This very short screencast is going to show you how to do Unit 1 test corrections. So first, if you are not on Classroom already, you're going to want to go to Google Classroom for your history class, find Unit 1 test, founding ideals, etc. And then you have test corrections Unit 1. When you open this up, it gives you the due date, and then it gives you the 3 sets of directions. These are also on the Google Doc, so we'll go over them on the Google Doc. Then you're going to open up this Google Doc. It will make your own version. Looks like this. So let's look at Part 1. Part 1 is for the multiple choice and short answer questions, number 1 through 20. You're going to write down the number of the problem that you are correcting, then write the correct answer for the problem and why it is the right answer. So for this one, example number 1. And the question for number 1 is, what was the purpose of the Declaration of Independence? Let's say I put D, protect citizens from the government. That is incorrect, but the correct answer is A, break political ties with Great Britain. And I know that this is correct because this is the correct answer because Thomas Jefferson wanted to show that the colonies were no longer under the rule of the British king and government. Now, let's say you get one of the short answers wrong, like number 16, which is push factor. Let's say for number 16, you put religious freedom, which of course is not a push factor. You would have to put the correct answer in, which is religious intolerance, the opposite. And this is correct because a government that oppresses someone for his or her religious beliefs is creating a situation that is pushing the person out of the country. Okay, so that's how you do Part 1. Let's go to Part 2. For the short answer question, numbers 21 through 23, write down the number of the problem that you are correcting, then write down the answer for the problem. Write the whole response. So you might have parts of your response that are correct, but then you need to add different information, new information, make changes to some information. So you put the number in here, and then you'd write the whole entire response over again in the box. Finally, Part 3, directions. For the paragraph essay, number 24, rewrite the whole paragraph if you received less than an 8 out of 10. So if you got a 7.5 or less, you need to redo this. If you got an 8 or higher, you do not, but you can choose to redo it if you would like to earn some points back. So if you got a 7.5 or lower, you need to redo this. You would rewrite the entire thing here and use the notes that are on the test itself. I've asked a bunch of questions when I graded it to help you flush out what you need to do in order to provide a more proficient response. All right, that is how you complete the test corrections for the Unit 1 test. Thanks for listening.